Hi there, this is BB. Now, when I tell you I've had enough, I've had enough. Back of my neck hurts. I feel like I'm gonna keel over. This all types of gas. You see my eyes where they're red? I must have slept like 2 hours last night. These people are just like if I go on my bed is a mixture of natural gas and chlorine. When I go near the window, it smells like exhaust fumes. Like exhaust fumes and natural gas. But it also has like different smells. And back of my mouth, you see the roof of my mouth and the back of my tongue is blistered. I'm kidding you not, it's blistered. Last night I woke up and I was the back of my calf, more to like the outer part. It was itching, and I just put my hand like that. When I put my hand like that, it was blood on it. I didn't scratch it. There was blood on my hands. Actually, it was this hand. It was this hand. There was blood on it. When I checked it, there's no scratches. Then I went back to the bed. I rotated from the chair to the bed several times. Then on the inside of the knee, there was another one. Now, I don't know if it's because of the energy weapons, if they're welts from the energy weapons, but the one at the back, I don't know why there was blood. It's winter. It's been snowing. There's no bugs outside. They can't survive in this cold. There are no bugs there. It's the middle of the night. The birds are not flying around. Where the fuck? What would it be? I don't see any bugs in my apartment. We're sprayed regularly. I don't have any roaches. I don't think they would survive with all the gases that are in my place. I don't think so. I guess there's one good for it. Whatever they're spraying, nothing survives. Now, I know I've been singing some songs. Whenever they did this, I sang quite a few of them, and I can just rattle them off. I didn't know I had this talent. Now, some of them want this talent. They look at me, they see I'm older, I'm overweight, they're younger. Now, remember, they're coming into this with the mindset of entitlement. They're coming to see what they can get. They're not taking all this time to sit down on you and map your brain, as it were, for nothing, just to kill you. They want something before the actual demise, before the death. They want to scrape your head to see what they can get. Everybody has talent. Everybody has late talent that they don't know they have. They have, nobody tries, because you see a person paint a picture, or a person sculpt something, or draw something, or write a piece of music, or write a book, something that, you're in awe of, but you don't try it. It's the same thing like going for a job that you feel is out of your reach or out of your league. You can't qualify. You have the qualification, some people do, but they don't feel like they can't get that job. That's too cushy. That's only for special people. They're not that lucky. These people, we all have talent for different things. Many, many things that we don't even know. These people are scraping our heads and have us agitated to see how our brains will produce and what it will produce under pressure, intense pressure. Whatever they're doing, there's one of them who's I don't know if she's a real witch or she's just somebody who likes to push to the limit to see this after death life, to see what goes on, to see if they can conquer that and have some kind of like something over the world. Well, I know this secret that you don't. I know something you don't. I find that I'm terrified whenever I'm awake. I'm praying profoundly, and I feel like this happened to me at least 2 or 3 times within the last 4 years, and it's bad, because in the dream they're forcing you to do things. They're forcing you to look places and do things. They're looking at this if like they're just play acting. There's something else going on. Whatever these people are doing to us is not approved by God. This ain't a love spell. This is entering a person's subconscious mind while you're awake and they're sleeping and taking control of them and messing with them in ways that are horrible. Horrible. On a spiritual level, this is a no-no. You don't do this to people. Because they're hooked to you neurally. You're asleep and they're awake. And they're syncing up with that subconscious mind. And if you're a spiritual person, if you're one of those who will prophesy, as the Bible said, you will have sons and daughters who will prophesy. Then they're digging into it and molding it into what they want. Or they believe that they are. Either way, it's a spiritual, biblical, any spiritual book out there, it's a no-no. You don't do this to people. But it's your fault. It's your fault. It's fond of telling me it's my fault. These people are disgusting. They're sickening. They have no mercy when it comes to people like me. They show no mercy. I'm like a piece of meat that they just tap into, or punch in the head, or gas in the head is the same as punch. Pass out, and then they mess with that subconscious mind. I promise you, one of these days, you'll find people saying the same thing. It's happening. And if you look now, you will find them saying the same thing. They're messing with things using us that they shouldn't be doing. They shouldn't be doing. The physical part is that they have to drug us the fuck out. We don't want this. I don't want people crawling into my home. I don't want people gassing me. I don't want people putting stuff in my food. I don't want people interfering with my life and intruding in any way, shape, or form. I am making this clear on YouTube. I am not condoning this behavior. I do not consent to these things. Let my word and my words and my testimony go to heaven. I am not consenting to this. I never gave permission, and I am not consenting to this. I've woken up singing songs that I never heard, beautiful songs. I knew all the words, and I was singing it. Nobody was telling me. Nobody was speaking at the time. I woke up giving medical advice one time. I woke up in this despair, praying, feeling like, when I say terror, a human being, I was in terror. Afraid was my soul. I was staring into something I should not have been. These fuckers are thinking this is light. This is fun. You've got young people, old people, in between messing. You've got young people, old people, and in between. They've got their kids. They're teaching kids how to get us and our offsprings. Maybe there's a reason why God made me this way. I don't have any offspring because they would kill them. They would kill them. My mom was, she used to talk in her sleep all the time. She was an empath. She used to see things, to dream things. So it's kind of like this. These are the people that we're like high priority targets. High priority targets for them. High priority targets. These people stole my grandma's stamps and is funding themselves. They're funding people to do this to me. They're giving them money. I don't know how much they sold them for, if they sold all of them yet, or they sold one, or they sold 10. I don't know how many. I know it was way more than 10. They sold them. Or they sold some of them. And they're fun. This is where I hate. I can't pay my rent because they're blocking my work. And they're selling my inheritance and giving it to people to hurt me and hurt other people. You have no idea how I feel. This is just too much. How much can one person take? And they're throwing it in my face all day long. It's a game, a go around, a go around, a go around with them. Grown people sit down doing this. Grown people sit down doing this. Grown people. Anyway, I'll keep this short. I'll make another one soon. I can't take much more of this. I cannot.